Gwen here with episode 6 of my long deep hold series. Again, what I do for my own personal work is a traditional yoga class or sometimes go to these long deep holds. If we step back, we talked about headstand, shoulder stand, back bend, forward bend, pigeon. Today we're going to do frog. Very fun, often emotional, and sometimes tough, long deep hold. 1 minute to 10 minutes. Sometimes if I'm really feeling my oats, I hold frog for 20 to 30 minutes. Okay? All the time with my athletes, there's a lot of groin, hip issues. The more open the hips are in every direction, the less the stress and strain and potential knee injury. So it's really important for me, no matter who you are, to make sure those hips are open and supple. I like to take a block or two, stack them up. Again, if I had my Vibe plate on, it helps me sink in a lot quicker, open me up, increase my flexibility a lot quicker. But just for noise sake, we won't put that on today. I'm going to keep my sandbags nearby onto your hands and knees. Okay, so now what's a little bit difficult here is often, I'm going to give you a side view first. People come in frog all the way back here, especially if I'm working with my wrestlers. This seems to be like their starting position. I want you to be in table pose, which means that hip joint is directly over the knee joint. Okay? So you're not here and you're not here when you're doing frog. You're right in alignment. Okay? So we're going to turn this way. Make sure I'm in alignment. Knees are going to slide out. Now it's early for me, so I'm a little bit more tight today. I'm going to bring my sandbag up. I'm going to let it slide down my low back. It's going to just give me a little more incentive to sink in and let the knees come out. Usually I do 3 or 4 sandbags, but it's not a pretty sight to see me do that. So then you want to come down. Make sure your chest and belly are supported. It just helps you open up the groin a little bit better. And hold. The long deep hold here really allows you to sink and open. You want the knees to come out as far as you can without fighting yourself. And if your knees cannot go out any further and you maybe want a little deeper stretch, just press your butt back a little bit towards your foot and you will feel the stretch increase. 1, 2, 3 sandbags on top. Hold. The longer you hold here, the better, and you'll see why. Once you get over the resistance and almost hatred of the pose, then you'll really be psyched at how you can sink in and how you can increase your flexibility. If you are any kind of agility player, if you play racket sports, soccer, if you're in a stop-go situation like a baseball player, if you're a receiver, if you're a DB, really good to keep that groin open, and you can see why, because of all that deep cutting and quickness. So that's my next deep hold. Headstand, shoulder stand, back bend, forward bend, pigeon, frog. Stay tuned for the next and final episode of my long deep holds. 2 variations, maybe not the most favored of my athletes. So look for the next episode, and I'll see you next time.